Hey, peace, viewers and subscribers. I'm back again to do another installation of some more computer components, DIY. I'm installing an NGFF drive into my new PG ASRock B550 PG Riptide. Okay, so right here now. Okay, right there. Alright, so this stud will not work with the type of drive I have. So, unscrew that from the board. Decides to want to come off. There we go. Take that out. And then we're going to put this one in that was supplied with the motherboard. So now we're going to screw this one in. Okay, perfect. The reason why we went with this one, because this one here has a little stud on it right there, and that stud is too high, so you'd have to use like a thicker storage drive that will accommodate that, because that just will not accommodate it. So we had to take that one off and go with this one where it's just a normal stud that the screw will go into, and then the screw will hold this down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our other drive here, we're going to put it on the slot, put it in the groove, then we're going to put it down, and it's going to hang up until you put a screw in it, and that would be the screw here, and just stick it to your magnetic screwdriver, and then take your screw and screw it into the stud, push the drive back to make sure it's in the socket square, then all you do is just screw it down and screw it just enough that it's hand tight. You don't want to over torque it. You could break the storage drive, you could break the stud, you could break the stud out of the motherboard, so just be very careful. So that's one is, and this is an NGFF, and this is an NVMe. So we got two different types. This board supports the two different types. So basically, this is what it looks like with both of them installed. Let me see here. Oh, jeez and jeez. Just a minute. How that happened, it was a close one, but anyway, I grabbed it. So there they are, both installed right there. Alright. Okay, perfect. So now they're both installed. So now when I go to put the board in the computer, it'll be a lot more easier, and there's less chance that you're going to lose these little screws, and these little screws get into your board and cause shorts and cause damage to your board. So it's a bonus to do it when you have the motherboard edge of the system. There's less chance that you're going to drop a screw on a component that's going to cause a short. Alright, so we're just going to put these screws back in the package, and I always put these screws in the package. They're very easy to lose, and these don't come with very many things. Even if you buy a storage drive, sometimes they don't even come with the screws or the studs. So make sure you keep them when you do get the studs and screws free, because there's not very many that will get it. Alright, now the next thing, oh yes, I forgot, we got to do, just one second here, gotta open this bag back up, because I put the two screws in there by mistake. Okay. This one is for the drive only. Now what we're going to do is, see here, normally what you would do is you would take this, oh, just discovered something. Oh, that's how that works. That's how that works. Basically, that is a little different than the other ones because the heat sink holds the drive down. Ah, okay. So we're gonna take this back out. Just a little mistake. Okay, take the screw back out. Okay, got the screw. Take this back out. And I just didn't realize that, but we gotta take that stud back out. And we take the other drive. This is without the heatsink on it. I got a few on the go here. Okay. Push that in. Now, before we do that, I just forgot to put that stud back in. So that stud that I took out, I was telling you about. Basically, what happens is they're using the stud to hold the drive down, plus the heat sink down. So basically, what will happen is that this got to go back on. I think that's the case. Side screw on. Okay. Screw it back in. So we need to leave that stud there. The reason why that's loose, I thought it was due to the fact there was a difference in materials. That's not the case. So what we do is we take it, plug it in, push it down. Now basically you don't use a screw or anything to do it, so what you do is you peel off the backer, plastic off of the back. Okay. Make sure to put it the right way up. Then okay. So what happens is this sticks to the drive, and what happens is when you put this screw in here, it causes it to clamp the drive and the heat sink down all at once. So then the drive, it makes up for the drive with the thickness of the stud. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. So basically, heat sink with the transfer tape for the heat, they made up for that. So that's what makes up for that difference. So you have to use the studs, that stud that was originally installed on the computer. So, all right, now we go put the other screw in. Hold the heat sink down. And there we go. Two heat sinks that MPI installed with the motherboard heat sink. Now, put the screws in here. Like I said, they're very hard to get for free, so you want to save them as much as possible. Okay. And they are hard to order online now too as well. They usually take a while to receive them. Okay, so that's that. So both drives are installed there now, and you must then, And that's how you install an NVMe and a HGFF. So, that'll be everything, and I do thank you for your time. And if you do like this video, hit like and subscribe at the bottom. Thank you for the support. Keep up the support, and more support I get, the more content and different videos I can do. Okay, thank you, and Gadget is signing out.